Okay, we're looking at this number 39 here. It says a storage container shaped like a rectangular prism. The volume of the container is 1,360 cubic feet. The area of the base of the container is 160 square feet. What is the height of the container in feet? So many extra words. Let's read it again. Storage container. So we have the shape, rectangular prism. It tells me volume is this. And then it says area of the base. Ooh, is 160. That's good. And then what is the height? Okay. Rectangular prism means I have either all rectangles and all squares. And then it tells me volume already. So prism. Prism, when I look at my formula chart, reminds me that volume is capital BH. It tells me the volume, so I plug that in. 1,360. Then it says area of base. That's exactly the definition of big B, and that's 160. H is what I'm solving for, so that's the unknown. Isolate my variable means I'm dividing by the coefficient, which is a fancy word for the number attached to my letter. Now, in class earlier today, this was a little bit of an issue. It was kind of a difficult problem, but what do we know about two numbers that end in 0? Well, they can be divided by 10. Dividing by 10 means that this is 136 divided by 16, which makes the work a little bit easier. 16 into 1 is 0, 16 into 13 also 0. Ugh. This becomes a guess and check kind of game here, okay? Let me think. Let's try 16 times 5. That's 30. 5, 6, 7. Oh, way tiny. 8 maybe? 16 times 8. This is real life. Like, this is what you got to do. 6 times 8 is 48. 8, 9, 12, 128. Yep, that's probably as good as it's going to get. So 128. And that's because I did 16 times 8. Now, because there's a not here answer, I do have to continue. But if that didn't exist, I would automatically know that it's answer C because it starts with 8. But we'll finish this off. Subtract 16. That's 8. Add a 0. Wait, I'm going to try. Add my decimal in there. I'm going to do 16 times 5. I already did that. Sweet. 16 times 5 is exactly 80. Now, I know that my answer is C, but for some of you, you hate to divide. Okay, that's okay. The question now would be, how can I use this right here and my answer choices to see which answer makes sense? I could work backwards. I could say 160 times 17. I could work that out. 160 times 17. My goal is to get 1360. That's 0. That's 42. 7, 8, 11. Add a 0. That's a 0. That's a 6. That's a 1. 0, 2, 7, 2. Oh, way big. So, this is very good. If 17 is too big of an answer, then 34 is clearly too big of an answer. So you would have to then check your 8.5. 160 times 8.5. Again, this is working backwards in case you absolutely hate to do division. 0, 30, 8. Add a 0. 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 6 is 48. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 0, 0, 16, 3, and 1. One number after my decimal means that I have one number after my decimal here. Ta-da! I just solved this two ways, one of which we divided. For those who hate dividing, we went ahead and plugged in our answer choices.